Now, here's Chief Meteorologist Tony Petrarca with your Pinpoint Weather 12 forecast.
Well, feels more like a summer night. Temperatures are well into the 60s, almost 70. And we're tracking some rain starting to work in right now. Take a look outside in Newport, and you can see gray skies or cloudy skies. Visibility not too bad yet, but we do have some rain showers on the way. Bit of a breeze still out there, but not nearly as windy as it was earlier today. Had gusts between 30 and 35 miles per hour. Those temperatures way above average. The average high is 66. We were almost 80 this afternoon, and the average low was a cool 47, and we woke up to 66 degrees this morning. We should be about 10 degrees cooler tomorrow afternoon, but it's still in the upper 60s in Newport. Cumberland checking in now at 59 degrees with some scattered showers working through. So rain overnight, and even though a couple of showers may linger into very early Tuesday morning, the trend is for a mainly dry Tuesday, especially during the afternoon, though mostly cloudy. I think any breaks of sun would be partial and probably away from the coastline during the afternoon, but otherwise, a quiet day compared to what's ahead by the middle and the end of the week. You can see the leading edge of the precipitation now just north and west of Providence. It'll be passing through the entire area later on this evening and during the overnight hours. The precipitation extends all the way back through upstate New York. So cold front will be sweeping through overnight tonight, but even behind the front, some of the showers and rain lingers, and that's why we think around, say, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, there may be a lingering shower. But I think once we get beyond, say, 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning, most of the atmosphere has dried out. Here's a wider look at that cold front draped along the eastern seaboard. As it slips offshore, it's going to hook up with a developing storm off the Carolina coastline. So let's jump ahead to Wednesday, and all signs indicate a storm forming off the mid-Atlantic coastline. Here is southern New England. This is Wednesday morning. The problem with this is that it may sit offshore for about 3 days, and it may be in the position to circulate clouds, precipitation, cool temps, gusty wind. So this is 8 o'clock in the morning. The exact location of this offshore storm will dictate just how much rain and wind we get, whether or not it's a heavy rain or just some drizzle. But we think it's close enough for damp, windy, and raw conditions all of Wednesday night. And then here we are Thursday, still with bands of rain and wind, heavy at times, especially along the coastline, and some of this precipitation actually lingering into Friday as well. So kind of a prolonged stretch. And as that storm intensifies offshore, look at our wave height forecast. These waves building just offshore. So we think some swells and some heavy surf at area beaches and the coastline starting Wednesday through at least Friday. The offshore fishing community may be mindful of this, that these large waves will be building offshore by the middle of the end of the week with that coastal storm. We'll keep you updated. In the meantime, take you through this evening and overnight with the rain coming through. The bulk of it is gone and offshore tomorrow, but we may have just one more lingering shower early before things dry out in the afternoon. I think any partial sun reserved for northern suburbs. Most areas should stay mostly cloudy and dry during the afternoon. We'll start to see some clearing by tomorrow evening at 7 o'clock, temperatures in the upper 50s. So a cooler day ahead, and then by tomorrow night at 11 o'clock, looking at clear skies and cool temps in the mid-50s. So an isolated shower early tomorrow morning, starting off with lots of clouds at 62, and then during the afternoon hours, not much higher than the upper 60s, mostly cloudy, a little bit of partial sun inland. By 5 o'clock in the evening, the temperature at 63. 7-day forecast showing that stretch of unsettled weather Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And again, the exact location of this offshore storm will determine just how much rain and wind we get. But we feel as though the coastline would have some of the strongest wind, and that lingers into Thursday and Friday. There's your holiday weekend. And despite the chance of a shower Saturday, we think the trend as we get deeper into the holiday is for improving weather, especially come Sunday and Columbus Day Monday, partly sunny with temperatures in the upper 60s. So kind of a slow start early tomorrow morning, but the afternoon should be drier and cooler. And then Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday is just kind of stuck in the rut there. You can download the Channel 12 weather app on your smartphones and on your tablets as well. It's been dry of late the last 4 or 5 weeks, so we haven't seen a stretch of wet weather like that in a while, but the potential is there.
But dry for Columbus Day weekend?
That's the early call right now, yeah.
All right, Tony, thanks.